Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hey, everybody, Charles here, and welcome to another great show. Now, I don't know about you, but this weekend, we had a lot of great events happening, a lot of stuff for us, but it ain't over. We got something special coming up to you just this weekend. That's right, it's something very special. So I want to bring you one of my special guests. He's a great friend of mine, and I know he's a friend of yours. Please welcome to the show, Len Carby. How you doing, sir?
I am doing well, Charles. I'm doing well. Good to see you.
You too, my friend. You too, man. I saw you this weekend. A lot of great events happening, and it's nice to see everybody back out again. I don't know about you, but all the hugs that I was going by and just seeing friends, and people are still out, doing what they have to do. It was nice to see you out there.
Absolutely. It was great to see friends who I haven't seen in a little while. I think we're kind of turning the corner on this COVID thing that has been keeping us separated for way too long. So enjoying a little bit of the summer, getting out and meeting with folks again.
There you go. There you go. Now, I said in the beginning of my show, it ain't over though. We still got some great events coming up, and this is why you're on the show today.
Absolutely. And thanks for having me on. And I'll introduce a couple of my colleagues later. Yes, what we're going to talk about today is the Jamaica flag raising ceremony that's going to happen on August the 5th in Mississauga. So we're going to talk a little bit more about that and talk about who we are that's putting it on.
All right, so let's not keep our viewers waiting. Who are your special guests in the green room waiting?
So I have a couple of friends of mine from the Mississauga Black Caucus that we have actually worked together in the last couple of years, working on some projects with the City of Mississauga. And we are the group that's kind of organizing this flag raising. First is our president and of the group, or chair of the group. His name is Lyndon King, no stranger to Mississauga.
How you doing, sir?
Hey, good morning, Charles, and thank you for having us on, my friend. Good seeing you guys.
First of all, it took this show for me to see you in how many years, okay?
Oh, my God. Yeah. Well, we can blame COVID for that. Yeah. But, Charles, I enjoy seeing you all the time when I'm out at events. And I think you're doing a great job in the community, and thank you for that, my friend.
Well, like Len said, man, you're a mover and shaker in the community. You're always representing every event there is. If I don't see you, I know, the event wasn't a good event. King is not
here. Or they forgot to invite me.
Yeah, no, it didn't happen if Lyndon wasn't there.
Exactly. I'm like, did anybody see King? Yeah, he was there. Okay, it's a good event. It happened.
Yeah, exactly.
So who else we have? Because you know something? This is nice, but we need something beautiful on the screen. We need something beautiful on the screen. So who else is on the show today?
Absolutely. I have another of my friends. She's Shelly Scott England. She's also on the Black Caucus of Mississauga, and she's the main person helping us to organize this event for August. So welcome to the show, Shelly.
Hi, Shelly. How you doing?
Hi, Charles. How are you?
I'm good. I was like, there's too many guys on this show. I need to see somebody else on this show.
And I was listening to just the back and forth with you all, and I said, "Oh my God, you guys go way back. You seem to just be in each other's pockets." Kudos on that.
Well, you know what it is? It's the love, and this is why I was so glad to hear that you guys are putting on such a great event. And correct me if I'm wrong, this is the first ever, like the first time this is happening?
It is in Mississauga.
All right. So King, tell me how this came about and why, and then, from the start.
Okay. Well, that's a good question, Charles. And we could get the fact that there's been a lot happening since the George Floyd movement, and we're seeing a lot of decades of systemic racism within the city of Mississauga. And as part of a resolution that Bonnie Crombie and the members of council passed, they actually came up with a unprecedented decision back in June of 2020. And it was passed a anti-Black racism motion, which included recommendations to create a Black Caucus to advise the mayor on issues that are affecting the Black communities. And we put together a recommendation, and as part of those recommendations, we listened to the actual community and what they would like to see. And one of these things is we want to recognize our communities, especially significant milestones like what's happening with regards to Jamaica's 60th. You're not going to see Jamaica turn 60 every year. So we thought this was an opportune time for us as a caucus to get the community together and make sure that we can come together and celebrate that joyous occasion and that celebration as Jamaica celebrates their independence. Shelley has been doing a great job. We put together a team for that. And she's more or less been kind of spearheading this with regards to working with the Consulate General and some other community groups as well. I must say this lady, she is a stalwart, and when she does things, she does it well. And I would like to see the community show a great force of support to come out to this event. I don't think they're going to be disappointed. Like Shelley mentioned, this is the first time it's ever been done in Mississauga. And again, the committee has worked hard in putting this together, and I think they won't be disappointed.
All right, so let me go straight to it then. So Shelley, what is the excitement like when you told them, "Oh, we're having it here. It's the first ever." Like, what is the feedback you've been getting from all the people you've been talking to?
Oh, persons have been excited for this, because Jamaicans we are a force, and we are present in every strata of the society. But it's the first time that our culture is being recognized in this way, and the significance of us being here is being recognized in this way. So persons are excited. I've heard a couple of persons say, why is it being done for the first time? And I said, a first has to start somewhere, and it's great that it's being started at this time. 60 years is a milestone, but in the scheme of things, it can be young as well. So we're excited that it's happening at this time, and that we can, as Mississagans, as Canadians, we can celebrate Jamaica from here, and Jamaicans here, as well as Jamaicans back home. So we're
So,
excited for that, and persons are excited for it as well.
so can you give us a little taste, Len, of who might be there and what to expect? Can we get a little sample? Can we get a little first ever here?
Shelley would be great for that too, as a key organizer. She has the speakers list, but I know that we'll be excited to see. There's a very new talent that we're gonna have singing our Jamaican anthem. She goes to the Mississauga Seventh-day Adventist Church. We wanted to get the community involved in it.
Yes.
The Consul General from Jamaica is going to be there. We have individuals from our religious community. We have, I think, Bishop Walker, Minister Pat Francis, and others who will be there sharing in the celebration. And in fact, I think a number of local, politicians from within the region have also accepted the invitation. So it will be a good opportunity to come out and meet some of the representatives, meet some of the individuals from the community. I know we'll be having greetings from the Jamaica Canadian Association. Now, a lot of our friends are back in Jamaica at this time. It's a significant milestone. So a whole group of people are down there celebrating the 60th anniversary. But those who weren't able to make it will be showing up in Mississauga on the 5th at 11 a.m. Let's come out and make this a tremendous celebration for Mississauga.
All right, but let's make sure that we get this properly done, because we want to make sure they're on time. Make sure you get there on time, please, people. Let's call it what we call it, on time. Okay, I'm gonna put it on the screen. You can't say I didn't show you. What does that say, my friend? 11 a.m. Okay.
You know what, Charles? You should have put Eastern Standard Time. In case.
You know something? You're absolutely right. Hold on.
No confusion, none whatsoever.
Hold on. Listen. Right there.
Right there.
I do want to emphasize that 11 o'clock, because we have some tight timing, and 11 o'clock we're going to have a ding, and the camera rolls at 11 o'clock. So we have our timing down to precise seconds. So we're starting at 11.
All right, so let's get into full information as we go, okay?
Yeah.
Where is it going to be? All right, right here. What's the event? Okay, flag raising. So you can't say you didn't know what the event was, okay? Number 2, what date? Right there,
Yeah.
August 5th. So you can't say, oh, I didn't know what the date was. Where's the location?
Celebration Square.
That's correct.
Okay, so you can't say you didn't know where the location is. And the last, the most important thing, you couldn't say you know what time it was, because there it is as well.
Correct.
But you know how we love to say, well, I never got a flyer. Okay, I got you covered. There's the flyer right
There
there.
you go. We got it all. We got it all.
You got it all, my friend. So we want to make sure, because here's the thing, Len, we talked off screen when we're setting this up. We want to show Mississauga that this is necessary. We want to show them that moving forward, this is not a one-time thing. We want to see everybody come out in droves, because we want everybody to say that, yes, this matters to me. And it's a time that Shelley said that 60 don't come around, you know, it's not going to come around next year. It's a one-time thing. You want to make sure you're there for this celebration on time and showing you're representing it, and come out with your colors. You know what I mean? Come out with your shirts, your flags, represents, because we want to make sure that the square is full of colors.
Oh,
bring
yeah.
your t-shirts, bring your grandma, your kids. It's a family event, correct?
Yes.
It absolutely is.
And,
So
and
the program will be split into 2 parts. Let me just point that out. So a section will be at the flagpoles themselves. And that's where it's a bit official, where we will have a message from the mayor who is representing the city, and we'll have a message from the Consul General Lincoln Downer here in Toronto, where he will bring a message from the Prime Minister on behalf of Jamaicans, and then we'll have a representative from JCA also speaking to the social integration of Jamaicans here in Canada, and how more specifically we have contributed somewhat to the Mississauga landscape. And then we'll have, as Len said, a very talented youngster doing the anthem for us. And then we'll transition into the Great Hall, where we'll have a little bit of entertainment, and you'll hear from our kind chair, Lyndon, as well, speaking a little bit, giving a history of the Black Caucus, and then with the way forward that we would like to be able to walk forward together. Having our presence be felt more, because everybody knows that where we are, and everybody knows Jamaicans. You hear sports coming up, they say, yes, we're looking out for Jamaica. There are some things that happen, and everybody, really are looking forward to seeing us. But instead of just seeing us one at a time, we want to be able to be seen as a community. I passed by Brampton on the weekend and saw Jambana going on there. Is it Jambana? Am I getting it correct? Right, Jambana going there. We want that flood of Jamaicans here in Mississauga, to be seen coming out and enjoying ourselves together, but also being a part of the landscape here in Mississauga. So that's what we want. When we say we want to be seen, we have to show up to be seen.
Yes.
So we want to show up and get seen, and find ourselves our own representatives to be able to make the differences that we want, that we to actually kind of spearhead those. So and we will have a bit of refreshment. So it's mid-morning, the sun is hot and so on, so we want to just provide, Jamaicans, we show affection with a little food, so cannot have anything going on and we don't have a little refreshment. So it's going to be good. We want to see persons coming out and engaging with each other. After COVID, we need that.
Yeah. And Charles, I just want to get back to something where you say where your colors represent. And I was speaking to Pat Francis, and she is taking this thing very serious. Her church is taking it serious, and I think they're getting shirts and everything all made up. So
wow,
they're coming out and oh yeah, they're serious about it, man. So I'm looking forward to it, and which is good. It's all about the pride, right? So
all right, so something, Pat Francis and her church.
Yes,
I'm putting a challenge out right now.
Oh,
to all churches in Mississauga right now. Okay.
Oh.
Let's see who can come out, represent your church and your colors at this event.
Mhm.
All right. I want to see who can bring out the most church members, ring your colors, and set up in your groups. So when we look out and we call them out, they can all you wave their hands and yell out and scream that you guys are representing this area. So I'm putting out a challenge to all churches in Mississauga. Who can bring out the most members right there?
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Fantastic. Nice challenge.
That's a very good challenge.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
do so like that.
Yeah.
So before we let you guys go, Len, I'm going to start with you. Tell me the one thing that you're excited to see. You know, this is 60 years. You know, how you feeling? You know, representing and the whole. Tell us one thing that you're just excited to see there.
Well, I was so excited for the past few days because if you were watching any of the sporting events and how we were excelling as a country, Jamaica, that brought out some excitement. But what I'm looking forward to is just the energy of people coming out and being together again. We've been locked away for too long, and I'm really looking forward and excited to see some friends, individuals I haven't seen in a long time coming out and sharing and just celebrating this very, very significant birthday for our homeland country.
All right, Shelly, what about you?
Oh my God, there are so many things I'm so excited for. I think excitement is just written all over me. I'm excited to see everyone. I'm excited to see, Jamaicans coming out with their flags. Well, we are actually providing some flags as well, but I'm excited to see a sea of black, green, and gold across the square and in the Great Hall as well. I'm excited to just have some of our Mississagans and Canadians sampling some of our Jamaican cuisine, some of those smaller pieces. Everybody know the jerk chicken and so on, but not everyone might know like the gizadas and things like that. So I'm excited for that. I'm excited to see, we have someone who is going to be showcasing some costumes in the hall as well. I'm excited for that. There's so much to be excited for. I will just say you have to come and see and then tell us about it after.
You see why we made her the main organizer of the event? That's why.
I heard a little piece of this. So if you notice, she put little snippets of what's happening. So if you're listening carefully, I heard a little taste of this, a little fashion show, a little taste of this. So hey, if you're listening carefully, you kind of know what the agenda might have. So make sure you're there, right there. So Mr. King,
Yes.
I'm going to leave it last to you. What are you excited about?
Well, I'm excited to see just the love, the unity, everyone coming out and celebrating. But most of all, what I would like to see is that relationship building with the country of Jamaica and the city of Mississauga. I think there's a lot of opportunities there, and I think this is a perfect opportunity to showcase what Jamaica has to show to Mississauga and can provide to Mississauga. So that's what I'm looking forward to.
There you go. And I just wanted to shout out our viewers. We have our viewers that are watching, and our viewers they're just saying, this is awesome. Okay. They're watching and they're excited as well to make this happen. So we're excited to have you guys all come down. And this is people from around the world that are watching. So if you can get on a plane and fly to Canada, come on down. We want to see you right there at the square. All right. So give us the information one more time before you go. It's there on the ticker. All right. This big event is happening right there in Mississauga. It's happening August the 5th. That's the location. And Shelly, the most important thing, tell them what's the most important thing.
Oh my God. Just be there. Be there and represent Jamaica, represent Jamaicans, and also represent Canada and Canadians too. So it's, as I said, I'm more excited for the culminating, just being able to talk about it after than I am actually talking about it before. So
I think
Linda, you have to be there to share in that conversation with me. And by the way, we have actually pledges from persons who are running for various offices, who are going to be there both from Brampton and Mississauga, who are looking forward to this. So with us getting that kind of love from persons in various offices and already part of the Mississaugan and Canadian community, we need to be there to reciprocate and actually accept, that. So as Lyndon says, that there are a lot of opportunities that can come out of this one small activity. And so we need to be able to see that and be there to actually harvest it. So please.
Yeah.
Let's have the conversation after of how fabulous it was and all the persons that you saw there.
Yep.
I think Len and Lyndon, you're gonna have to hold her down because she's ready to pop. Okay.
Oh,
No. We want her there. We want her there.
Let us go. Shelly brings so much excitement and has done just an incredible job in organizing this. And before we sign off, I just want to say thank you, Shelly, for all of the effort put out in bringing this together and leading this process.
Yeah,
all right. So
and I echo that as well, Shelly. So thank you for that.
There we go. What we'll do, Shelly, is take enough pictures, take some video. We'll do a wrap up. We'll come back and do another part of the show and show everybody what great things happened, the crowd, everything. We'll do a wrap up right after that.
Absolutely. Yeah. And I will say, gentlemen, really appreciate the comments that you've made, but I will endorse. I could not have done it without you. It's not and by the way, Charles, if it don't turn out exactly to perfection, is not me. I'm kidding. But it's wonderful working with these guys. These guys, they know the community. They know where the talents are within the community. They know where it is that the economic power is within the community, and they know just where to tap. So it's been absolutely, it's been educational working with these guys, and it's been fabulous, just wonderful, just how how encouraging they are and how knowledgeable they are on not only what's happening within our community but outside of our community as well, and knowing just how to form those connections. So gentlemen, hats off. It's been wonderful.
Thank you, Shelly. I wasn't sure if you were talking about us, but hey, okay.
Now listen,
Metallica, Jamaica.
If you think we're having this much fun on this interview, just imagine how much fun you're going to have on the location. All right. So make sure you grab the information. We're telling jokes now. We're having fun. Just imagine hundreds of people getting together, feeling good, seeing the flag go up, seeing all the speakers. You can't miss it. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. Like I always say, you didn't have to watch, but I'm so glad that you did. Call a friend. Let them know it is happening. The first time ever it's happening in Mississauga. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Thank you, Charles. Thanks,
Thanks,
Shelly.
Charles.
Thank you, guys.